Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to set up flash attention for AMD GPUs on Linux. And I want to give a quick disclaimer that this guide is mostly based on the work from Alex Heretic. He's the one that really optimized all the steps and, explained everything. However, I can understand that for beginners, this is like really confusing and really overwhelming. So I decided to basically repackage the guide and make it more accessible to everyone. So the prerequisites for this is that you have one of these, data center pro GPUs or an RDNA 3 or 4 GPU. So if you click on the link, you can have a look, and so to see what's compatible. So for instance, for me, I have a 9060 XT. It's RDNA 4 based, and as you have a look on this matrix, please note down what target name you have. So mine is 1200 here. This will be relevant for later. And if you're not familiar with the architecture naming scheme, 7000 and 9000 GPUs are supported, as well as, I believe, some of these iGPUs, including like Strix Halo. Another thing that you must have is ROCm 6 and above. I recommend just watching one of the guides to get that set up. I myself have a guide for Ubuntu, but that's like specifically for the MI50, but you can maybe, use that to help you. Anyways, I'm sure you can find something out there. I myself, I'm using ROCm 7.2, and that's just because it's currently the latest one, and it's like really easy to set up on Arch Linux. Um, and the third prerequisite I recommend is to have this Astro UV Python environment manager, and the sole reason is it's supposedly 10 to 100 times faster than pip, so why not? Okay, so let's get started. The first step is going to be to update your system. For me, on ComfyUI, that's just this command right here. Okay, next we want to clone the ComfyUI repository. And I'll quickly let you know, like, I'm creating a Python environment here with the version 3.13, and the reason for that is currently that's kind of the recommended version by ComfyUI. However, if you want like to ensure 100% stability and compatibility with many of the different workflows, you can also try version 3.12. Yeah, however, for the most up-to-date information, just check out what ComfyUI says in the README. So yeah, so so now I'm in the ComfyUI directory, and I'm gonna copy paste these commands. And as I'm on ComfyUI, they don't use bash as their default shell, so I'm gonna add fish at the end. So here we are. We have, once you see this, it means we successfully activated the Python environment. Next, we're gonna install the torch files. So as I said before, I'm gonna be using these nightly files, which I believe come from the rock repository. You can see here all the files that that it contains. And I'm specifically, adding in my architecture, my target, which I mentioned, from this matrix. If you have any problems or for some reason it doesn't work, then I recommend just downloading the files from the PyTorch website. So here you see this command here for ROCm 7.2, and I guess these might be more stable or something like that. However, from my testing, these ones are way faster. So that's what I'm going to be recommending here. So yeah, I already copy pasted. So this might take a while for you because I already basically had them in my cache. Once we've done that, now we can finally go ahead and install Flash Attention. So we're basically going to be cloning this GitHub repository and following the instructions there. So yeah, just gonna paste these in, and I'm just gonna be adding the Flash Attention like folder inside ComfyUI because I think that's what makes the most sense for me. But you can feel free to clone it wherever you want, as long as you're in the same Python environment. Like once you've activated the same Python environment. So I had this minor error because I had originally installed the torch without Triton, but I just added it in now at the end. And finally, we can go back to the main ComfyUI directory and install the remaining requirements. Once that's done, we can set up a launch script for ComfyUI. So I'm gonna first deactivate the Python environment and just go back to my home folder, and then basically I'm gonna copy paste this launch script, and basically there are some comments here that explain each of the environment variables. I guess the most relevant one is this one here, which is recommended by this repo. And in terms of the ComfyUI flags, I've had the most success like following Alex Heretic's guide and using like Flash Attention, right? That's the whole point of this video, right? Disabling pinned memory, and as I have like 96 gigabytes of RAM, I don't need to enable this. However, you may have to. So yeah, so just grab your favorite text editor and add this in. And now finally, we can just make it executable. All right, so now if we were to run ComfyUI with the script, yeah, as you can see here, we have using flash attention, so it seemed to have worked. And again, here's the Python version 3.13. And you can see here I have the 96TXT, so everything seems to be working well. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the fastest workflow in ComfyUI, which is the image currently. You have to get the missing models first. So I quickly added like custom model paths. So if I should refresh this real quick, now we don't get any more errors, and we can run the workflow. Yeah, so 26.89 seconds. Can run it again. And the second run completes in 14 seconds. All right, that's it for the guide. Thanks for watching, guys.